Susanna Winterova, 11 years old. Registered Auschwitz, October 4th, 1944. Gabriela Freyova, 10 years old. Registered Auschwitz, May 18th, 1944. František Broza, 14 years old. Registered Auschwitz, December 15th, 1943. Ava Belova, 15 years old. Registered Auschwitz, October 4th, 1944. Diana Franklova, 17 years old. Registered Auschwitz, October 19th, 1944. Alfred Weisskopf, 16 years old. Registered Auschwitz, December 18th, 1944. Monza Kelsey, 16 and a half years old. Registered Auschwitz, January 21st, 1945.
My name is Raya. I was born in Prague. Mother, father, Pavel, Irka, Irena, Hansa. They are all gone, and I am alone. But that is not important. Only one thing is important, that I am a Jew and I survived.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam.
The tanks and guards burn the streets. They're starting to cordon off the streets.
They'll be here soon.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
I sat in Irena Sinkova's classroom to write and paint the story of those days. I never saw another butterfly. The last, the very last, so richly, brightly, dazzling yellow. Perhaps if the sun's tears sing against a white stone. Such a yellow is carried lightly way up high. It went away, I'm sure, because it wished to kiss the world goodbye. For 7 weeks I've lived in here, penned up inside this ghetto. But I have found my people here. The dandelions call to me, and the white chestnut candles in the court. Only, I never saw another butterfly. That butterfly was the last one. Butterflies don't live here, in the ghetto.
In Terezin, in the so-called park, a queer old granddad sits. Somewhere in the so-called park. He wears a beard down to his lap, and on his head, a little cap. Hard crusty crumbles in his gums. He's only got one single tooth. Instead of soft rolls, lentil soup. Poor old graybeard.
May I call you grandfather? You see, you have no little girl, and I have no grandpa.
The poor thing stands there vainly. Vainly he strains his voice. Perhaps he'll die. Then can you say, how beautiful is the world today?
Now she is gone.
I know.
And Eva, Miriam,
I miss
and
them
Mariana,
too. I know,
Gabriella, and
I know.
Susanna.
They were your friends.
We
You
promised
loved them.
we'd keep together.
Do not forget how you worked
That's
together
true,
in
we
this
promised.
very
We'd
room.
go to school
and the
together.
poems and the songs.
Now there's
Eva,
nothing
Susanna, and Gabriella. They're pictures. See?
No! They will burn them too!
Raya, listen to me. You are no longer a child. This minute, you are no longer a child. And so I will tell you. I have a child. She is 9 years old. She was torn away from my arms and thrown from the train by an angered guard. I tried to throw myself after her, but I was dragged back into the car. I wanted to die. Until I came to Tedazine and found thousands of children waiting for me. And then I knew. I must not die. Do you understand? You are no longer a child, and now I tell you. I have a child. And she lives. Whenever I comfort another child or dry her tears. Fear. This is half the story of Tedazine. Its beginning, but not its end. I was a child there. I know that word. I became a woman there because I learned a new word from Irka and Pavel, from father and mother, from Irena Sinkova. I learned the word courage and found the determination to live, to believe in life. And so Madame was born and lived for 3 years and helped us live. We waited to read the copy posted in our barracks, and later, when for safety it was read aloud, no one was missing. It was an invisible line of communication between the houses so that even across the dark yards and crowded barracks, the youth of Tedazine grew up together.
Raya!
Yes, I can only see a few minutes. Is this week's I'm ready?
Here it is.
I'll take it and get started.
Wait, I was thinking. We've talked about it at the meeting. We can run some of the poems from the girls' home when there's room.
Good. Irena will be glad of it. She said it might happen.
There won't be room for too many.
I'll tell her. I'll see you.
Wait, I saw you across the field today. Of course, I couldn't say anything.
I know. I saw you too, across the road.
Maybe we could plan a way to meet there, in case there are messages or anything.
It wouldn't be safe. The guards are everywhere.
We meet here at night.
The guards think we're inside the barracks.
I'm not afraid. Are you?
No. Yes. I guess I am. They'd beat you.
It wouldn't be the first time. I always get up again.
Someday.
Someday, maybe. I won't, I suppose. What difference does it
Don't
make?
talk like that. I'll go if you do.
Wait, I was only teasing.
It would be so lonesome without you. I mean, the boys need you. And the paper. Irena says you're the only one she can trust to bury the drawings and the poems.
Others would do that.
It would be hard. I mean, these past months, we've been good friends. I'd miss you too.
I meant to say that first.
I know. Good night.
Good night. Raya!
Yes?
I have some flowers for you.
Hansa, if you get caught,
See the square? Near the tower?
the prisoners aren't allowed there.
I know, but they can't stop us from looking at it. Look, from here. See the flowers near the corner? And the butterflies?
I see them.
Well, I'm giving them to you. And every time you pass...
I'll say they're mine. Hansa gave them to me. All the flowers and all the butterflies. Thank you. Thank you. Hansa, Irena gave me a book of poetry. I left it for you, at the end of the field near the shed. I want you to read one special poem.
I found it. And I read it, and left one for you. Look for it. Raya, look.
What is it?
Open it. Careful, it's very expensive.
Why didn't you leave it in the shed?
It can't be left. Not around here.
Hansa, butch tea sweetbread. You're wonderful and butch tea. I haven't, but where did you get it?
I liberated it.
Hansa
Actually, I took it.
stole it. No wonder it's so good. You're so brave.
Raya, I won't be here for a few days.
Why? Where are you going?
Just don't take any chances. Coming to meet me, I mean.
Hansa, what is it?
It's nothing. A special detail to build something outside the fortifications. They're picking the strongest. I'll be chosen.
But what if something happens?
There'll be a chance for extra food, maybe even another bushti.
I don't care about the bushti, Hansa!
Don't worry, they want the job done. It's some kind of walled courtyard. Nothing much can happen. Well, I have to go.
Goodbye then. Goodbye! I'll be waiting. Waiting. In spite of the SS guards and orders against teaching, Irena kept school in the children's barracks. An older boy was on guard, and at sight of an SS man, he whistled. And teaching turned to children's games. Games were permitted, but learning was a crime for Jews. We had books. Each of us had brought at least one book. Professional actors, musicians, and singers brought their repertoire with them. Irena brought Ludwig, the children's opera, and she did it with the children. In Terezin, Ludwig was one of the things one had to see. Thousands heard its melodies, and hundreds of children experienced it in rehearsals and performances, the strongest impressions of their short lives. The story was an old one, the legend of the birds of Heb and the villain, Ludwig the carpenter, who hated them because of their song.
Ha ha ha!
He built boxes and cages for the birds and trapped them one by one until Heb lay sad and silent, without song. But Pepicek, the smallest child in the village, gathered the children together, marched singing into the woods, freeing the birds, and routing the wicked Ludwig. The lesson? Alone we are helpless. Together, we are not afraid of Ludwig or of anyone. Ludwig the carpenter, morning we bring you. Children of Heb, come to claim stolen song. Close both your ears while our merry songs sing you. Marching together, we'll drive you along. Out of our village, we'll run you and rout you. Freeing our birds from your cages and bars. Children together, we do not fear you. Standing together, the victory is ours. Ludwig, with the rehearsal, the performances were our hope. We could not let it die. The transports carried children away. New children took empty places. But Ludwig stayed, and the children found strength and courage in playing their parts in it. I know a game. I'll bet that little girl, the woman over there, will turn around. Or maybe that gentleman. Da 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 da. No matter where they are, they will hear it. That would not work with anyone else. You can try it anywhere in the world. Just hum a motif from our opera, and you will find them. They are sure to come. The few who remember Terezin. Hansa!
Raya, don't turn or move.
Hansa, where are you?
Don't move. Here, on the other side of the wall. Don't move. Just listen. I have a number in this transport.
No!
Please, don't turn, don't move. I have a number and I must report.
No!
But the news is good.
What do you mean?
The war, it's coming to an end.
Hansa, no!
Things are going bad for the Nazis. Something will happen before long. Raya, please listen.
Hansa, where are you? I'm coming with you!
You cannot! It's too late. You must wait here.
I can't! Where are you?
No, you must wait. For me.
Hansa, I can't live waiting! Please! Please! Where are you?
Raya, I am with you wherever you are. Please listen.
I'm listening.
I have something I never told you about the poem. I wrote one too, for the contest, remember?
You never handed it in.
It was supposed to be about a memory, only it's about you.
You never told me.
I'll leave it here under the post, near the corner. Read it sometime, but don't laugh. You laughed once at the other poem, remember?
I remember.
When you read this...
I won't laugh! I won't! I promise! Hansa!
Don't come out here! The guards! Just stay there! Stay there and wait! Goodbye!
Hansa! Hansa! Goodbye! Raya and Glundarova, after the liberation, returned to Prague. Alone. Alone.
For 7 weeks, I've lived in here, penned up inside this ghetto, but I have found my people here. Now you are not alone, and you must not be afraid.
We will return. We will see. Somehow, we will return.
I missed Daddy yesterday, but I didn't give in to my sadness.
The boys are making toys, bags, and that's for them.
I went to look for Zenka. She cried and laughed at the same time. She was so happy to see someone before she left.
I believe in life. I and Pavel.
Now you are not alone. You must not be afraid.
Yes, yes. I will marry you if you wish to go together.
I never understood until my father, dying, told me, "You're a good boy, Hansa. You're afraid, but you're not a coward."
Somehow one of us is sure to survive. One of us will teach the children how to sing again, to write on paper with a pencil, to do sums and to draw.
He doesn't know the world at all. He who stays in his nest and doesn't go out. He doesn't know what the birds know best, nor what I want to sing about. That the world is full of loveliness.
Raya, I am with you, wherever you are.
As they walk through the valley of sorrow, they make it a place of springs.
I have nothing else to give you but this. The fields, the flowers, and all the butterflies.
Mother, Father, Pavel, Irka, I hear you. Hansa, I hear. And I remember. In Edisinkova, I taught the children. My name is Raya. I am a Jew. I survived Terezin. Not alone. And not afraid.